woke up to some vomit on his shoe. Cat woke up feeling dizzy, feeling puke. Cat woke up rocking chains, bleeding iced out. He looking to fight now, but ain't got straight to move. Settle down, since the captain of the crew. Mellow out, you about to learn your fate soon. They try to bow and look sober in the room, but the boat be rocking back and forth, so what you gonna do? Wake up prisoners, it's time to pay your dues. Eyes on the Lord when he try to talk to you. Get caught begging, that's a crime against the state. No matter where you resonate, it's not a word. Captain Moon says dab a man with the cane in his hand, like he got drug money, buddy with his majesty. So he just do favors like go take out the trash. He gives the prisoners a briefing, or he throws them out on their ass. For like, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but you have been chosen for a more than worthy cause, and he behest of our king as true. Oh, soon we will fall at people's taking miles a place that you'll call home, and wait for my command, and wait for my command. They take you to shore, to walk on board. You can't cut up that bitch at his escort. You push to the floor, you got to retort, and the hand reach outside for that sport. Got a real blitzkrieg attitude on board. I assure you that won't happen anymore. Can't reach your boy's palm like he's doing a deal with the game man. Tell him what he's there for. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but you have been chosen for a more than worthy cause, and he behest of our king as true. Oh, soon we will fall at people's taking miles a place that you'll call home, and wait for my command, and wait for my command.
If porn's allowed to be fiction and it harms no one, not even children, then it shouldn't be illegal. It's a pretty controversial take. I'm not pro-CP. Of course not. I'm anti-CP, but I'm also against banning it permanently. They succeeded for the most part because, like I've said before, lollies, cubs, and other CP enthusiasts exist, but you don't see them having sex with children at all.
Yeah. Excuse me. It's gonna be one of those streams, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Chat's already like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's listen, this guy's name is Brian Mullins the Fox. I found this guy because Deadwing just posted he did a stream on the guy and posted an hour long, like hour and a half, 40-minute long video on the guy. And holy fuck. This guy's fucking insane. He's gonna champion that he's like anti-pedo and anti like a lot of things, but then the whole time he's gonna be like sticking up for pedophiles in this video. It's one of the craziest fucking thing I've listened to, really. And the worst part about it is he's such a smug motherfucker with his AI Fox shit. It drives me crazy. Yes, the hammers are correct. Yes, I actually meant to say, chat, we're gonna get the hammers out for this one for sure. For sure, the hammers are going to be needed tonight. Enigma, thank you for the 5 before we even started, brother. Good to see you. Thank you. The GOAT. Thank you. Evil White Bowser here for 2 months. Oh boy, yeah. It's going to be quite the stream. Yeah, Stingy, 6 months. Gang, you got the red Sonichu. It's fucking awesome. Damn, you've been here for 6 months, Stingy. That's crazy, bro. I appreciate the shit out of you. All right, I'm getting my boomerang. Big facts. I love seeing the hammers in chat. Yeah, so this guy's name is Brian Mullins the Fox. And what happened to hello or how are you? Yeah, kind of throwing you right into the deep end with that intro there. Thank you for the 2, Melicor. Good to see you. I know, right, Stingy? Isn't that crazy? Wrangling with the hammers. It's gonna be needed. Yeah, this guy's fucking crazy. He did let me just pull it up. Let me stop my yapping on screen here. He did a fucking 47-minute video called The Truth About Child Predators and How to Actually Get Rid of Them. And some of his points are like legalizing CP, and then he puts a lot of blame on parents and children. Like, it's so fucking weird. And like, he's so like out of touch with like what he's saying. It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. It's going to be quite the stream. Well, just like look at some of the points here. Let me zoom in really quick. How desensitization is the cure. That's what we start with. How like desensitizing people to like pedophilia is going to fix things. Are you fucking out? Are you fucking out of your mind? 12.3k followers. Yeah, he's got 12k subs. Who and why is right. It's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Another point, the problem with the bullet as the supposed cure. So totally against like just pedo shielding is insane. This one, the difference between pedophilia and crimes against children. Yeah. And then here's where he starts blaming the parents. He's really against parents here. The truth about parenting when it comes to protection against predators. He puts a lot of blame on parents, which is fucking crazy to me. Watching this on the flat screen. Cheers, Nick. That's definitely what's up. That's what's up, Bogman Brewer. Thank you, brother. Thank you. That's fucking awesome. This is gonna be quite the stream to see on a big screen. Oh boy. I'm calling the chaotic combo. Yeah, you need to, Bananasaurus. It's gonna be needed. Thank you for the team, brother. Thank you. What else? Oh, this one's fucking gross. Thank you. Blankula flow. Thank you. What E621 does to a motherfucker? I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna say facts. Thank you for being here for 2 months. This one here, banning child porn makes it more lethal and dangerous. This fucker wants full legalization of child porn. It's fucking gross. Legalizing all porn is the one solution that renders pedo hunters useless. So he's against pedo hunters. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, Enigma 3337 scary. Yeah, legalizing all porn is the one solution that render pedo hunters useless. What a fucking sentence. 12k subs, Bombaclat. Yeah, I don't know how he's gotten it up this high. I don't know. Wow. And then here's one of his other ones. Yeah, why arguing we should kill all pedophiles is harmful and futile, buddy. But then he's gonna be like, oh no, I am anti-pedo, or I don't agree with pedophiles, but yeah, legalize banning child porn makes it more lethal and dangerous. What a sick fuck. Oh, E621 is the furry specific rule 34. Oh, ouch. Did you get this idea from Deadwing Dork? Yes. Big shout out to Claw. Big shout out to Claw. When I watched his video on this, I was like, oh my God, I have to fucking watch this video myself. I have to. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, legalize hammers is a big fact. It's a big fact. All right, without further ado, let's get into this fucking dickhead. I'm telling you, with the smug AI fox smile we're gonna have to stare at and listen to him. Just buckle up, chat. If you got one, smoke one. If you got it, drink it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be needed. It's gonna be needed. Someone check this guy's hard drive. Correct. And he talks so much that sometimes I'm going to pause a lot to try and break down what he's fucking talking about, because sometimes he talks so much and he talks in circles that like he contradicts himself in the same sentence. It's annoying. Buckle up. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. I am Brian Mullins, the Fox, ready to prepare you with what's to come. So, this will be a long commentary where I do research on a topic I've never touched upon before. This will definitely be separated into chapters. Let's get to the chapters. Number 1, introduction.
Oh, yes. Also, Miss 420, I don't blame you. I will definitely, because this guy doesn't give a trigger warning. I will give a trigger warning because for the ones that need it, he does talk about some fucking sick shit, and he's a gross motherfucker, and some of the things he says are pretty outrageous. So that there's the trigger warning.
We're already in. Chapter 2, how desensitization is the cure. Chapter 3, the problem with the bullet as a supposed cure. Chapter 4, the difference between pedophilia and crimes against children.
You know what's crazy, Stingy? I thought it was AI voice too, but he recently did a fucking interview and it's his voice. That's his voice.
Number 5. The truth about parenting when it comes to protection against predators. Chapter 6. Banning child porn makes it more lethal and dangerous. Chapter 7. Legalizing all porn is the one solution that renders pedo hunters and even parents useless. Chapter 8. Why arguing that we should kill
Renders parents useless. Huh, that's suspect, huh?
all pedos is harmful and futile. Chapter 9, rant segment. And finally, Chapter 10, finale/conclusion. Now, let me explain to you how desensitization, in only this specific context, is a good thing and the cure to all things pedo and predator. I'm anti-pedo, and I am disappointed in the generic-ass response to how they see pedos and predators. They would rather idolize a murderer than ever for the life of themselves let a pedophile/predator jerk it to less harmful CP, get desensitized to it themselves, to where even they don't hurt children or even want to come near children and find themselves more comfortable with getting help. Therapy.
So this is what I mean by he talks a lot. That was, I mean, like, blood doesn't know what a period is. Bonehead, thank you for the gift. That I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Shout out. Dude, so lots to just take in on that one long ass fucking sentence there. String Bean, thank you, brother, for the 2. Hard drive check, yes. Bro's trying to get everyone desensitized to cartoons. I think the White Bowser would be very good friends with this dropkick. Yeah, he would. Yeah. So I let me just back it up 20 seconds here. Let me just back it up 20 seconds. Just it's like such verbal slop. All right, bro didn't even stop the breed. I know.
Than ever for the life of themselves let a pedophile/predator jerk it to less harmful CP, get desensitized to it themselves, to where even they don't hurt children or even want to come near children and find.
Okay, so his thought process, and he will expand on this, is that if you legalize CP and all this shit, that pedophiles will watch it and look at it so much that they'll get desensitized to it, and then they just won't want to look at it anymore. Which, that's not how paraphilias work at all. So ignorant to fucking like dangerous paraphilias and shit.
Find themselves more comfortable with getting help, therapy, and a great assurance that they will never need to do any of that either ever again or never once in the first place. The truth is, it was never about getting rid of pedophiles and predators. It's about how to prevent them from being monsters to begin with and how to properly treat them, so it's more useful than just therapy alone. It's about parents being responsible enough on not just how to raise them, but not to be such lazy deadbeats, having to rely on police and government to do the rest for them. It's not about...
Yeah, so the lazy deadbeat parents relying on the governments to protect their children. Isn't that crazy? Oh, Kill Switch, good to see you. I don't think I saw you Friday. It's here for 6 months. A lot of people getting their red Sonic shoes. That's fucking awesome. I've arrived. Rah! Oh my god, my fucking I've arrived. Rah! I hate pedos. Nobody's in David's reign supreme.
About stigmatizing mental illness like everyone on the internet really seems to do or want to do.
Doom, I know. I want to know what studies he's searching for or he's sourcing for this, or if he's just talking out of his ass. He actually has a couple things in his description here. Sources. There's 4 of them. One's a Wikipedia thing. Maybe we'll look at them at the end.
And to be honest, I am part of the problem. And you wonder why people are starting to say that pedophilia isn't a fetish. And you wonder why people are gradually considering that pedophilia isn't a mental illness. Because they want to run away from emotion. They want to run away from being responsible enough parents and influences on children and society altogether. They want to run the fuck away from being the reason why pedophiles shouldn't be near your children.
What? What? Vinny, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, what the fuck is right? Yeah. So again, just being like, oh yeah, it's your fault. It's actually bad parenting and the government's fault that pedophiles exist. What? Where do you find these people, bro? Satan, thank you for the 2. This is big shout out to Deadwing Dork. Big shout out to Deadwing.
Desensitization is the cure because not all sexual predators are child predators, but those that are don't need to be exploited by the government, law enforcement, or even predator hunters in general by giving them what they want, by baiting them to pretend that they can come near children, or minors, or young adults pretending to be minors or children. Only.
All right, so he's again. There's that anti-pedo hunter. He's against. What did he just say? They don't need to be subjected. They don't need to be exploited. Oh, what a douchebag! This guy is a. They don't need to be exploited by the government in like sting operations. Go fuck yourself. As I say, like I'm anti-pedo, but also don't. How dare you exploit them? What the fuck? What? Oh my God, this is insane, Venus. I know. Thank you for the 2. Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you for the being here for a month, Jess. Even besides how stupid it is, his argument ignores the fact that there is no ethical way to make CP. Oh, trust me, I know. And he's going to go into later, like, oh, if we just legalize all porn, then it's going to be fine. But like has no concept of like the process of like that always hurts children. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, this is gonna fucking. I'm getting hot. I'm getting sweaty. We've only been here for fucking 16 minutes. I'm starting to sweat under my armpits. I'm getting a little angry here.
Predator hunters in general by giving them what they want, by baiting them to pretend that.
Crazy can. This is exactly. Yeah, I blame the parents when there's an actual predator wanting their children. Yep, it's the parents' fault. It's the parents' fault that there's a sick fucker that wants to have sex with their child. It's the parents' fault. What the fuck? Thank you for being here for 4 months, Andro. This dude yaps so much for a lobotomite. Yeah, I'll bet oh my God. I bet he's at least got a few gigabytes on his hard drive. Yeah.
They can come near children, or minors, or young adults pretending to be minors or children, only for them to know that the more porn they watch, the more desensitized they are. And the more desensitized they are, it's dramatically less and less likely that they need to even exploit or hurt actual children / minors to get the same satisfaction that's disgusting and depraved that jacking up to CP gave them, or would. So I know I'm going to be the pause king here, but I'm just going to break down every one of these gross, weird fucking points. Bonehead, thank you. Thank you for throwing these out. I love you, brother. Thank you. I love the Oprah shit. It's awesome. Thank you for the 5, Alex. I bet he was in the Carol the Wolf group of degenerates. He probably was. This guy's fucking weird. Yeah. Fucking what is right? Yeah. Just. He wants, his thoughts are if you legalize CP and just let these disgusting fucks jerk it to it enough, they'll become desensitized and not want children. Like that doesn't like totally ignoring like regular porn is legal and like sexual assault and rape and all that shit still happens. So the logic is totally fucked. Give to anybody in the first place. What if I told you that the government sexually exploits far more children than a child predator ever could? We rely on the government to do the rest of our job for them when it comes to protecting our children from these very predators. How come it's only a bad thing that predators exploit children, but not bad when the government or law enforcement, the ones we trust to protect and serve, exploit children themselves? How come it's only a bad thing when predators do it, but also not when parents do it? How come we only...
What the fuck are you talking about? Any exploitation of children is bad. I don't know where he's getting his points are. Him saying like, how come it's only bad when pedos do it, but when parents don't, or when parents do it, it's not bad. It is bad. What are you talking about? What? His source is that he made it the fuck up. Yeah. Well, I mean, what the fuck kind of point is that? Like, if that's like one of your bullet points is like, oh yeah, people say that it's only bad when pedos do it, but parents get a free pass. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? These kinds of comments count for probable cause. I would hope. Just lock this fucking guy up. Oh my God. Thank you for the 5, Doom. I have the suspicion he don't know how porn addiction and desensitization work. I think so. I think you are absolutely right about that.
care to weaponize stigmatization and child porn being illegal against those who consume it, pedophiles and predators, but no one the fuck else, even children/minors themselves, even if it means the fake ass porn not even hurting them. Because if and when we humanize pedophiles/predators, we understand what their problem is in a more humane way. Because if we desensitize and destigmatize humans with a fetish, and a fetish of that with a self-contradictory desire, we can treat it in a much easier, non-abusive way. These monsters are no less human than you and me. They're not even any less human than we are.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Dude, I'm sorry. I operate my beliefs. Pedophiles and child predators and stuff, they aren't worth the dirt beneath my fucking shoes. Okay? They're not humans. Okay? They are not human. So to be like, no, they're just like me and you. They got blood and skin just like me and you. Bro, no they don't. No they fucking don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck?
As a society, we would get rid of these pedo rings/predator circles without having to rely on the FBI, CIA, or law enforcement to bust them down. Porn in general has an inverse effect when it comes to rape rates in general, so it's not just in this sort of sector of...
Hold on, what the fuck was that? Did he just like prove my own point of saying like porn doesn't like change like rape rates? What was that? Hold on, let me pop out of here really quick. Excuse me. Considered together that available data about pornography consumption and rape rates in the United States seem to rule out a casual, at least with respect to pornography, causing an increase in the incidence of rape. Oh, okay. So porn. Wow. One could even argue that the available research is self-reported and official statistics that provide increase available porn decline rate, whatever the explanation.
Effect when it comes to rape rates in general. So it's not just in this sort of sector of porn. It's any porn in general. If we would decriminalize all porn, including CP, and not the dangerous type of it, the predators and pedophiles wouldn't feel like they're taking a risk or making a business out of it illegally. And
what are you on about? Dude, wait, is he saying like, oh yeah, let's take out them feeling like they're breaking the fucking law for setting up like a CP business? Let's just let them do it. What?
Just in this sort of sector of porn. It's any porn in general. If we would decriminalize all porn, including CP, and not the dangerous type of it, the predators and pedophiles wouldn't feel like they're taking a risk or making a business out of it illegally.
Why would you want that? I am so confused on why you would even say that. Like, to be like, I'm anti-pedo, but also I want to give them the availability. I want to give them the freedom to set up CP rings. What?
And hence they would be less likely to want to come near your children in general. Prohibition of anything, let alone this kind of shitty material, doesn't work because it only makes people want to do it more, and they would even need to create these rings because of it. Prohibition of alcohol created the mafias of the 20th century.
Wow, I'm speechless. Imagine comparing prohibition of alcohol to the illegal like CSAM and CP. Imagine comparing those two things. That's fucking insane to me. That is fucking insane to me. Holy shit. Venus, thank you for the 5. Not the dangerous type of it? Yeah. I think what I think he means like AI shit, which is also fucking really gross, and like cub shit, which is all really fucking gross, and like just paraphilias that lead to really bad things. So like his arguments are so fucked, man. Kane, Nick, I don't want to worry you, but I think this guy's a pedo himself. I know, like, this is like the craziest way of like pedo jacketing, to be like, these guys, like, I'm anti-pedo, but also we should let them live an easier life. I'm anti-pedo, but also like we should humanize them, and we should try and understand them and treat them like me and you. But I'm anti-pedo. gross, gross. But also, let's be nicer to them. Like, dude, oh my God. Jesus, man. Thank you for the 10, Cold Annie Ethan. The desensitization thing is total nonsense. Violent people, for example, always start with violent fantasies, but every time, eventually, the fantasies aren't enough. Every time. Yeah, like most serial killers start with like animals and shit, and then it just goes to people. Like, it's not like serial killers get their fix on animals and then they're like, all right, cool, I do this enough and I'll never want to do it again. Like, no, it only progresses. It only gets worse. So for him to be like, yeah, let's just make it legal, and then they're good. It's like, bro, no, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Club Doom, thank you for the 5. Let's decriminalize all drugs, guys. Takes a hit of that Resident Evil flock of goodness. Yeah, what the fuck? It's like Audentum fucking said, like, oh yeah, you know, if we just legalize drunk driving, it'll fix the drunk driving problem. It's like it's the exact point he's trying to make. It's like so fucking stupid.
Gradual prohibition of child porn created more and more of these rings of absolute monsters since 1970s.
Gonna need to smoke another bowl. This guy's getting heated for real. Yeah, I know. I had to take my jacket off.
And they want more of this because it's the only reason they would have any use for any lazy parent at all. Predator hunters practically use themselves as a self-suppository against this very idea. What's the point of being a predator hunter when even trying to get rid of them seems more predatory? Going after a predator and ruining...
Going after pedophiles is more predatory than the pedophiles themselves? I really want to hear how he explains this one. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Their life is no less predatory than a predator molesting a child/minor. The problem...
What? Is he not even going to explain what he means there? Being a predator hunter is no less predatory than a pedophile molesting a child? What the fuck?
Trying to get rid of them seems more predatory. Going after a predator and ruining their life is no less predatory than a predator molesting a child/minor. The problem isn't that if we desensitize ourselves to this porn and legalize it all, that it would make themselves more dangerous. If anything, the opposite is true. Now, it's that the more they're desensitized to non-dangerous CP, the type of porn that isn't dangerous, and the type of porn that's fake, the less likely we would need to worry about protecting our own children, or at least...
Sorry, I'm letting my brain rack a little bit. I'm letting my like this guy is breaking my brain. I knew this was gonna happen. But Jesus fucking Christ, what? Oh my God. Rubber Shogun, thank you for being here for 5 months, brother. I'm gonna smoke my T-virus pack. That stuff that makes you want to hunt for stars. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, thank you for the 10, MPD. This guy has definitely been caught in a sting before. His hate boner for predator hunters is cringe as fuck. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, could you imagine? It's got to be something like that. Yeah, like, dude, what a crazy take to be like, oh yeah, people that expose pedophiles, they're more dangerous than pedophiles. What? What? Holy shit.
How it's treated, in this case, for which the actual problem is not that consuming CP at all makes you an automatic threat to children. It's what you've done in your criminal past towards children that do. Because...
Wow. I don't even know how you can, like, in your brain logically, like, make the connections to make that sense. Like, the hoops you have to go through to be like, oh yeah, if you consume CP, that doesn't make you a predator or a pedophile. It's only if you touch a child. It's like, bro, wow.
Actual problem is not that consuming CP at all makes you an automatic threat to children. It's what you've done in your criminal past towards children that do. Because the truth is, it's addiction to more and more dangerous forms of child porn that's the problem. Not that they have any CP at all, even the type that's not dangerous and won't hurt children. The more they are kept away...
I don't know what he means. The type that's not dangerous and won't hurt children. Bro, no child can ever consent. There's no kind of porn you can make with a child that's ever gonna not hurt a child. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what? I would love to just ask him, what do you mean by that? For real. Because he keeps saying that. Like, oh, we'll just legalize porn with children that doesn't hurt them. It's like, it doesn't exist. That doesn't exist.
From the most dangerous.
Oh my god. Zach, I'm not high enough for this. Yeah, me neither. I think I need another Billy. Holy shit. There's still 40 more minutes of this, guys. 40 more minutes. David, thank you for the 5. This thing needs to stop playing Pokemon with the chromosomes. I know. Jesus, man. I'm getting angry, Nick. I know, Evil White Bowser. I know. And we have to look at his shitty fucking AI rant Sona with his little fucking smug fucking smile. He's such a cunt. Bong Smeller, thank you for the 5. Grooming can happen without physical content. He's glossing over cyber crimes against children and only talking about adults viewing illegal materials. Exactly. Like I said, none of his points really make sense. They're all like, it's all, he's so out of touch with what he's saying. It's so ignorant. It's so fucking ignorant. Thank you for the 5, Bonehead. I think he means animated shit. Guy's fucking gross. Yes. Well, I think like he says the fake stuff. Because he makes it like, listen, ready? I'm gonna back it up like 10 seconds. He makes the differentiation between porn that doesn't hurt children and the fake stuff. So he means both. Rubber, thank you for the 2. Sneeko would love this guy's takes. Yeah.
Forms of child porn, that's the problem. Not that they have any CP at all, even the type that's not dangerous and won't hurt children. The more they are kept away from the most dangerous part of it, the more that kids can keep their innocence and keep predators at bay, because parents at that point have given themselves a better opportunity to raise kids not to be compliant, not to be obedient, but to make mistakes so that they don't have to even remotely worry about making them again. And other people who are anti-pedo in general that would ever have to boil this shit down only to make non-arguments against the legalization of all porn means that when parents get lazier and lazier and this kind of porn remains somehow illegal, even when consenting minors don't matter, pedophile rings are allowed to exist by default.
What did he... Consenting minors? Not a thing, brother. Not a fucking thing. What did he just say? 48 minutes of this? Bowser type beat. I know, David Groh. I know. God damn. I hope this sicko doesn't have kids. He's 24, so he does not have kids. I did a little background research on this guy. He's 24, and he's a fucking real weirdo. There is no consenting minors, you sick fuck. Exactly. That's what I mean. Hold on. I want to hear what his fucking point here.
Shit down only to make non-arguments against the legalization of all porn means that when parents get lazier and lazier and this kind of porn remains somehow illegal, even when consenting minors don't matter, pedophile rings are allowed to exist by default.
Is he one of those pro-give minors rights shit? Because there's those people that are like, oh yeah, give children rights and let them consent at like 10 years old, and parents, they're like anti-parents, like policing them and shit. Is that what he's getting at? What the dude? Wow. Consenting. He's like, oh, but what if the minor consents? They can't do that, dude. They can't. There's no such thing. It doesn't exist. What the fuck? What does parents have to be lazier? I don't know. It's like, wow, man.
The sake of it. There is a reason why pedophiles in certain circles are allowed to molest children until it's seemingly convenient not to anymore. Only because...
What? What are you talking about?
Somehow illegal. Even when consenting minors don't matter, pedophile rings are allowed to exist by default for the sake of it. There is a reason why pedophiles in certain circles are allowed to molest children until it's seemingly convenient not to anymore. Only because they got caught, like priests, shepherds, and other people that get high praise when nobody knows or suspects.
Bro, They're not. Nobody's allowed to molest children. What the fuck are you on about? Nobody is allowed to do that. No. What?
what they're doing to their own children. It's because they don't care. It's not the wolf just looking for its prey that we need to be worried about at all. It's the shepherd they fawn over so highly. They may wax poetical about how they feel sorry for them, and how if we didn't have all this child porn or pedophiles and pedophile rings, that this wouldn't happen. Stigmatizing mental illness and believing the myth that people with mental illness are more likely to commit crime or be violent, as opposed to the parents actually being the ones to blame. The reason why they don't care, I'm talking about the parents, is that they assume that since child porn's illegal in general, that it makes their job of having to protect their children less dangerous, when the complete opposite is true. It's the
I don't even understand where he's going with that. It doesn't make any fucking sense, man. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, man.
parents' fault that their kids are being groomed, diddled, raped, or in the rarest case ever, murdered after
What?
children less dangerous, when the complete opposite is true. It's the parents' fault that their kids are being groomed, diddled, raped, or in the rarest case ever, murdered after being raped. It's because
What? It's the parents' fault the kids get groomed. Yeah. Like I said, this guy is very like anti-parent. I think he is, bro. I really do think he's one of those. I don't know what they're called, but there's a group of people online that are very like anti-parent and pro like giving children rights and letting them like think for themselves and choose shit and like being able to like consent whenever and shit. Like, I really think he's one of those. He's like in that camp. Like, what in the actual fuck did I just come back to? I just wanted some ice cream. Yeah, we got a lot more of this. We got a lot more of this. Like, man, he's trying. Yeah, Archer. He's trying to normalize pedo shit as something to not be stigmatized like forms of a mental illness. Fucking insidious. I know. Fucking disgusting. Wow.
parents are lazy as shit. And if there's any cure for it, I know what isn't. And we're about to get into it.
You can trip.
Oh, great. He's going to go into fucking... Okay. I think this is his first point where the problem... Okay, guys, get ready. We're going to get into the problem to why killing pedophiles is not the cure. Even though it would probably fix a lot of things. You know, Minecrafting them. If you just Minecrafted them all, you know, you'd fix a lot of problems. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Give you nothing to society. You're just taking up space. I mean, how could I be with someone like you?
The problem with just saying that pedophiles should be shot if they go near your children is that you don't know who you even allow or allowed near your kids to begin with. It's not the pedos.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like zoning out listening to this fucker. Let me pack a Billy really quick and then I'll listen to what that sentence was, because that just like literally went in through one ear and went out the other. Like I started, it was like the Charlie Brown parents. It just said womp 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 womp. Like, oh my god. Whew. God, man. All right. I didn't think this guy was gonna fire me up this much. But now I'm fully like sitting down and listening to what he's saying, like with headphones on and not like in the background of something. He's sick, man. This guy's sick in the fucking head. Fucking A. Fucking A. Hoi, oi, oi. Wow. Okay. Jesus, man. Let me just hit a quick Billy really quick. And I'll listen to this fucking sentence because he's about to go into oh Jesus. Okay. Okay.
Even allow or allowed near your kids to begin with. It's not the pedo's fault that he or she's going near your kids. It's the fault of parents like you who made it impossible for them not to because you relied on the government and law enforcement to make child porn illegal. It's
the parents made it impossible for the groomers, the pedophiles not to come. What the fuck? Golden Doodle. Glad to have you 2 streams in a row. Glad to see you, brother. Thank you for the $50 ninja, bro. You are the GOAT. You are the GOAT, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh my God, man. Oh, God. What the fuck? literally just said it's the parents' fault that the pedophiles exist. Which doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Doesn't make any fucking sense to me. One sec here.
Possible that he or she allowed near your kids to begin with. It's not the pedo's fault that he or she's going near your kids. It's the fault of parents like you who made it impossible for them not to because you relied on the government and law enforcement to make child porn illegal. It's like,
dude, just because CP's illegal doesn't mean that's the parents' fault that pedophiles exist. Like, I don't know how you make those connections to be like, oh, well, the government made CP illegal, so now it's all on the parents because parents made children, and that's what do they expect pedophiles to do? It's their fault. Like, what?
saying you should shoot the angriest drunk that's trying to hurt or kill you because back in Prohibition, he couldn't get easy access to safe-to-drink alcohol and not the bathtub gin he or she is alcoholically afflicted by. It's not the alcohol that's the problem. It's not that child porn in general, and I'm not talking about the...
Yeah, I guess just not have kids. I know, like, that's... Oh, yeah, listen, if you just don't have kids, there won't be pedophiles coming after them. Your fault. It's like what the fuck are you talking about?
The dangerous type of it, that's the problem. Hell, it's not even that pedophiles in general are the problem. It's that Prohibition doesn't work and is the problem. Prohibition also stops them from getting comfortable and desensitized enough to stop, get help, and get on with a better life.
Again with the Prohibition shit. Again with the, like, comparing like the banning of alcohol with the banning of child abuse materials. That's crazy. You're like, well, just listen, doesn't work. You make it legal, people can run free with it, then it won't be so dangerous. It's like, bro, no, it's always dangerous. Like, alcohol is nowhere near in the same league in like dangerous. Like, oh God, I don't know how he comes up with this shit. I legitimately, like, it doesn't make sense to me in my brain.
Addiction to it is the underlying cause of this problem. And without desensitization in this context, it will only get worse. If anything, banning all child porn permanently will also permanently make child predators impossible to get rid of without law enforcement or government. Not that we really or should need them to begin with. And
I don't understand. Hold on. I don't understand.
In this context, it will only get worse. If anything, banning all child porn permanently will also permanently make child predators impossible to get rid of without law enforcement or government. Not that we really or should need them to begin with.
Dude, even with this logic, right? Follow me, chat. Even with this logic, if you made CP legal, there's still going to be child predators. Making CP legal doesn't equal no more child predators. Like, that's what he's saying. Like that's his like baseline logic here. Is like, oh, if you just make it legal, then there won't be any more predators. Which is like not true at all. There's still going to be fucking people that want to go after children, legal or not.
And the innocence of children will continue to get compromised more and more because what's stopping us as opposed to stopping them? They will permanently close the door on fixing an issue as opposed to actually solving it. That's why they don't care about even their own children. Because just like their adult form, they're too stupid to get the difference, but too quick and dishonestly motivated to notice that they're wrong. They permanently shut the door on anyone critical of their complete abortion they would call a quote-unquote justified policy, so that nobody can criticize a pedophile or predator. Because if we stop them before we stop ourselves, we would have no crime to commit, as much or if not more than we would have criminals to throw in the slammer to.
That doesn't make any sense to me. What the fuck? Stopping us. You're right. That is a big Freudian slip. Yeah. Bingo. Got him, chat. Thank you for the 5. If you didn't want to be murdered, you should have worn armor. Yeah. Yeah, stopping us. Bingo. Jesus Christ. This is why people need certain credentials before they stop yapping. Is right, Doom. Is right. Wow. Good catch there, chat. Good catch. He was just saying so much shit there. He's starting to go into the Charlie Brown shit again. Fucking A. Stingy, thank you, brother. The more I listen, I believe this guy's support with Keffel scamming 100K and for minors buying bathtub HRT for the black market. I'm telling you, this guy is in the camp of like give children rights, anti parents. Like I'm telling you. From the law called trading card game, thank you. Anyone that thinks this way needs to be sent away from society and not allowed on the internet. Exactly. We just need to put them in an island and we don't give them any food and we make sure there's no nutrition or like nutrients on the island either. And just give them, however long it takes to waste away. 12 days, have fun. Nate Dogg's alt account. I know it's got the different accent, but it's close. It's close. God. Man. Thank Bonehead so he sees this. Nathan got Bonehead's donation. Just wanted to make sure to say thank you to Bonehead. Damn. Okay, here we go. Continue forward.
And for anyone who believes wholeheartedly that this is the only cure to it, was just the bullet and nothing else, should just stop and say,
dude, nobody believes that. Nobody believes that's the only cure, but it's a damn good one. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody here is going to be like, oh yeah, the only cure is kill them all. But it's a fucking damn good one. It's a damn good one.
They know. Just know, we are the reason these kids are even alive. The way we indirectly influence children is the same reason we directly influence pedophiles and predators.
Thank you,
It's
Bonehead.
too much of a mistake and a hustle to permanently solve the problem of child sex predators to know that the reason is us, the parents, the internet, and human beings that live on planet fucking Earth. And
that doesn't make any sense. Again, that doesn't make any sense. Thank you again, Bonehead. Run that back.
Definitely solve the influence pedophiles and predators. It's too much of a mistake and a hustle to permanently solve the problem of child sex predators to know that the reason is us, the parents, the internet, and human beings that live on planet fucking Earth.
It's again it's the parents' fault that pedophiles exist. Doesn't make any sense to me.
And us alone. Child porn, most of it, excluding the most dangerous kind of it, is not the real reason why they want to rape children. It's despite of it, because child porn is still mostly illegal.
What the fuck are you talking about? Dude, pedophiles don't want to molest children because CP is illegal. That is not their motivation. I don't understand where he draws his logic from. I don't understand. He says these things like they're so concrete and he's thought it out so much, but that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. What the fuck?
Including the most dangerous kind of it, is not the real reason why they want to rape children. It's despite of it, because child porn...
They don't do it to spite the law. Pedophiles don't see that and be like, oh, screw the government, I'm gonna go get a child. Like, dude, no, it's because they're fucking disgusting freaks. What? Holy shit. He thinks CP's like weed in the 90s. Yeah. Holy fuck. Oh my god, man. Easy, thank you. Seems like the kind of person to own a Discord server full of minors. Yeah, God, for dude, Jesus Christ. Feel free to look into the guy. Brian Mullins the Fox. He's like a schizo, man. He's got like 13 YouTube channels and he's got a Spotify and he's got a whole bunch of shit. He does this thing called the roast game that doesn't make any sense. That's all like revolving around like children that died and stuff. And he talks about like I heard Claw saying he has like this thing about like children butt meat for Christmas dinner. I don't know what like the connections there are, but that's a thing too. Grizzly, thank you for the 3. Who allowed this person to vote? I don't know.
Porn is still mostly illegal. That's the
Moonshine
problem.
flowing tonight.
Keep doing
Thank you for being here for 3 months, Sam.
this by banning child porn permanently will make it more and more dangerous, and more children are gonna die as a result after being raped or compromised and not murdered after being raped by a molester or a pedophile/predator. And if that is what a pedo hunter or someone who's extremely anti-pedo while being a far-right reactionary nitwit wants, then those people aren't really quote-unquote anti-pedo. They're the only ones who are pro-pedophile. That's
I'm sorry. What are you smoking, man? To turn all of that around, to turn all of that around and be like, oh, actually, if you support predator hunters, you're pro pedophile. I don't even know how. I don't. My Enigma's got the right idea. That doesn't make. And then again, I'm telling you, so like he's sitting here being like, but I'm anti-pedo. I'm anti-pedo. I've got all the answers and I'm anti-pedo. But like, the jacketing is crazy.
That's what they want, so that they have competition. The smaller, less predatory, and even those that aren't as predatory than the least predatory ever are snuffed out, while the quote-unquote pedo/predators will remain on top of the chain, and giving them the bullet as a supposed cure will doom us all, even the children with us. It will doom us in a way where it even trivializes the suggestion they call a cure, because it's not really a cure at all. It's
I don't know, man. If you just Minecraft them, it would pretty much 100% cure the problem. You know what I mean? If you just you went 100% for 100%, you know what I mean? Like, sounds like a pretty good cure to me. I'm just saying. Blankula Flow, thank you for the 5. All these we, us, and thems and theys got me thinking he's trying not to say what he is. Yeah, exactly. Lots of like innuendos and tiptoeing around, just like trying to claim anything. Just very like, yeah, like you can misconstrue it. God, someone needs to take care of him, Hotline Miami style in a game. Love you, though, Nick. Thank you for being here for 2 months, Clockwork David. I appreciate you, brother. Dude. Jesus. Kill switch is right. Kill a kale. Bomb you. Yeah. Jesus, man.
just a lazy ass excuse to actually solve the pedo problem, the predator problem too. Just shoot the man and nothing else. It can only be a life-saving thing if it's only in self-defense. So just...
What? We're gonna go on a self-defense rant here? What a cunt. And this is why I know it's not AI, because AI is not going to make those vocal inflections when you talk like this. AI is not doing that yet. The headache, this fucker.
It's not really a cure at all. It's just a lazy ass excuse to actually solve the pedo problem, the predator problem too. Just shoot the man and nothing else. It can only be a life-saving thing if it's only in self-defense. So just murdering them, even when they've never shown themselves or posed to be any kind of threat or an actual danger to these kids, is not the way to go. The fact that this is anybody's go-to as a quote-unquote solution is beyond me. Not allowing them to properly and humanely treat their addiction and mental illnesses is the main culprit of that very problem. It's a last resort. Shoot.
Dude, I don't know. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me not to be able to comprehend that, to not be like, I just don't understand why you'd ever think like that. Like, bro, you obviously just, oh my God, he's such a fucking pedo freak. He's totally a pedophile. Yeah, don't kill pedophiles. We should definitely not do that. That's a bad idea. Yeah, I'm anti-pedophile, but we should never kill them. We should figure out how to rehabilitate them. But we should definitely not kill them. Oh God, dude, it's so transparent.
Shooting and killing a pedophile out of pure fear/concern is only a last resort. Those that
also he fails to recognize sex offenders weren't sex offenders seconds until they had a victim. You know what I mean? So to be like, oh, there's a guy that's mass consuming CP. He's not dangerous. He hasn't touched a child. So we can't label him as dangerous yet. It's like, bro, so the only way in this guy's mind to be able to know if somebody's dangerous around children is if he's already got a record of that. Which that doesn't work, bro. That's such flawed logic. So in his mind, there has to be a victim already to be able to be like, oh yeah, that guy's dangerous. Turns out, God, The guy that was really into CP and cub porn and shit, he molested a child. Turns out he molested a child. Shit, I can't believe I was wrong about that. Like, dude, how in your fucking mind could you like even? Wow.
Even say or suggest that this should be the be and end all for anything pedo/predator is not just not anti-pedo, but they're unironically the greatest friend a predator ever had. They are
listen, I'm sorry. There is no rehabbing pedophiles. It's not like, it's not a fetish, man. Their brains are broken. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be really, really blunt about like my feelings about it. Listen, there's been so many people that get caught and they go to jail and they'll do 10s, 20, 30 fucking years in jail, and then they'll come out and they'll get caught fucking 6 months later. There is no rehab, there's no programs. They're sick individuals. Their brain is broken. They do not need to be out and have any access or any ability to be around children. It's just it is what it is. Like there is nothing. I've seen so many pedo stings, like where the guy was like, oh, I went to jail for 35 years. And 6 months later, he's fucking caught in a sting. Like, if that's not enough time to really think and go through it and read and fucking really, really try and fix yourself behind like doors, there is no fixing it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It is what it is.
willing to be a pedophile's bitch if and only if it means sacrificing their own children to make a point. And the point to end all points in solving the problem of child sex predation in general. Not allowing yourself to become a better parent is the reason why, as time goes on, parents will become lazier and lazier and lazier, so that they make themselves more and more comfortable in neglecting to realize that if we stop them, we stop ourselves from protecting our own children. And that's what they want. Even if it's the government and law enforcement, alongside with the pro-police semen guzzling cocksuckers right with them. But
what? Sorry, I gotta back it up, chat. So we've been trying to listen to him ramble. He doesn't know what periods are, which is crazy to me. Yeah, parents, I know, parents being lazy does not equate into this. I know. It has nothing to do with like the sexual deviance of somebody else. Like, it doesn't matter how lazy a parent is. If there's a guy out there that wants to like talk to their child, like, I don't know, man. That's crazy, man. This man needs a Rick somebody. I know. Rick somebody. I love it, brother. This man needs to be locked up. I know. Fucking A. Thank you for the 2, Rick somebody.
as time goes on, parents will become lazier and lazier and lazier, so that they make themselves more and more comfortable in neglecting to realize that if we stop them, we stop ourselves from protecting our own children. And that's what they want. Even if it's the government and law enforcement, alongside with the pro-police semen guzzling cocksuckers right with them. But without
pro-police, all right, he's definitely, I don't know what political party he's leaning there. Enigma, thank you for the 5, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're definitely, I'm hoping you're killing some beers, man. I saw you had like 40 to go by Tuesday, so I'm hoping this helps put a dent in that.
Without further ado, that's the main point. It is not a cure. It is just a lazy fucking lie. And now let's move on. This will be the...
Oh, great. What's the next point? Where are we? 13 minutes in? The difference between pedophilia and crimes against children. Oh boy, this is going to be a very depressing 4 minutes. I think this is going to be a very depressing 4 minutes. Man Beast, thank you for being here for 3 months. Thanks for the gift, whoever gave it to me. These creeps are not able to change. We need to just stop it in Minecraft. I agree. I love the content, Nick. That's what's up. Thank you, brother. Thank you. This can't be a real human being. I know. Listen, when I was listening to Claw's video on him, I was like, man, this just doesn't seem real. And now, like, listening to it myself, like in real time, it's exhausting. It's all right. Let me do I have one more I can pack up here? Shit, I need to grind a little bit. Damn. Okay, chat. Let's do this. We ready? AI voice? No, it's real. I'm not sorry for, dude. Esther. I'm sorry. I'm gonna butcher your name. Astorati. Thank you for suggesting it to Deadwing, because I got it on my radar. Sicko, man. Sicko. Sick freak, man. Sick freak. Jesus. I didn't see all this in Claw's coverage. Well, you're here live. You're seeing the whole fucking thing. It's not gonna be, you're not gonna see it all cut. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 10, Sai. This guy uses a lot of manipulative language in this video. Yeah, I know. A lot of, like I said, he's jacketing. It's a lot of like pedo jacketing, like just being like, I'm anti-pedo, but let's also give him rights. And God, man, 30 racks. Thank you for the $2 ninja. Thank you. Why did he change image? Oh, it's gonna change images a couple times. Combat. There's a couple. Hold on. There's another one there, and I think we get a double. Oh, there's that one there, and the double there. It's gonna change a couple times. Stone Pig, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. Fucking A. All right, chat. Let's do it. Are you looking to schizo Elijah yet? No. I wrote him down though. So I will, by next Friday, I'll have an answer for you.
Chapter that will.
This is 47 minutes long, Nick. Yeah, Evil White Bowser. Yeah, he waffles for about 34 fucking minutes. Yeah.
Gain me the most infamy in this entire video, as if any other chapter before or after hasn't yet done so. Apparently, people in general don't even bother to care enough to distinguish the difference between someone just being a pedophile without having inappropriately laid a hand on a kid in his life or her life, and being a child predator. The difference simply being the child predator actively wants to rape or hurt children or minors to get what they want, to manufacture consent when children cannot consent.
Dude, they're the same thing, bro. A child predator and a pedophile are the same thing. They're the same thing. How, like I know I went on a long rant about like there is no difference unless like again here he is being like, oh, it's only different unless they actually act on it. It's like, bro, you can't like be like there's two camps, there's good ones and there's bad ones. It's like, no, bro, they're all bad. Oh, so ignorant. It's so fucking ignorant.
The generic, non-offending pedophile just has
a
sick and twisted fetish or a sexual attraction to prepubescent children, but doesn't want to hurt or offend children. The key focus is mental illness and disability, not hostility. People believe it's all just black and white, when in reality, it couldn't be further from the truth and reality. But society...
It's pretty black and white to me, man. It's pretty black and white to me. If you have any kind of sexual attraction to a child, you are a problem. I don't know how this guy can be like, oh, hear me out. Yeah, I could be sexually attracted as long as I don't want to fuck him. It's like, bro, no. Not in any society. Not in any world. Oh, God damn, man. I would love to collab with Deadwing. I love Deadwing. He def watches Chris Hansen and stands in salute. Yeah, 30 racks. So yeah, 100%. This guy he's definitely a fucking like, I can't believe Chris Hansen catches pedophiles and doesn't even hear them out.
He doesn't even care about how they caused the problem by making child porn illegal, even if it's not the dangerous kind. Let's get into a little bit more detail before this.
There he is again with not the dangerous kind. Bro, it's all, oh my god, bro, oh my god.
Chapter ends. People, be they on the left or the right, instead of honestly and actually having a conversation about how we can deal with pedophiles and child predators in a safe and non-abusive way, have instead resorted to accusing anybody that they disagree with of being pedophiles falsely. Why wouldn't they do that? Why, for the life of me, do they really want to believe that by their own logic that porn is real, as opposed to it being the fiction it is? Because at that point, saying that child porn, or the kind that doesn't...
Oh god. So he has this thing. Sorry, I'm rubbing my face. Oh my god. He has this thing where he thinks porn is fiction. So I guess I think where he's going to go, he's going to say like CP, because it's fake, it's okay. Which doesn't make any fucking sort of sense in any world, because it's not okay at all. So here we go. Let's just hear him fucking.
It is, because at that point, saying that child porn, or the kind that doesn't really hurt or harm any children or minors, has to be real in the sense where they are being sexually exploited, as opposed to having used them inappropriately for fake naked sexual position or posing sessions or whatever the fuck it actually was, albeit without.
Oh, what were you looking at, buddy? What were you watching there, buddy? Yeah. Oh, whatever it was. Yeah, whatever it was. I just made a real distinct description of what it was, but I don't know what it was. Bro. Enigma, I don't blame you. It's not fake to the victims. It's correct. It's actually like, what the fuck, man? This is gross. Thank you for the 5. My cat hasn't hunted anything in his life. How do you know if he'd kill a bird if given the opportunity? He's not a predatory animal until he kills. Exactly. It's, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Like, his logic is so fucked, man. Like there's no pornography you could, like I said in the beginning, like there's nothing you can do that's never, it's like always going to hurt a child. A child can never consent. It's never, so like with this guy being like, oh, well, listen, if it's fake and we all fake it and the child consents, then what's the problem? It's like, what do you mean? I want to fucking strangle this fucking fox. Oh my God, I feel like fucking, God, what's the UFC fighter that's always like, glory to God, Bryce Mitchell told a story about choking out a deer, and I want to do it to this fox right now. Rear naked choke this fucking animal.
Children having to ever understand fully how sexual education works, which is wrong, but doesn't really harm a child in any real significant way, other than just generating a culture of ignorance surrounding sexual education. To assume that porn is real is to give that kind of porn power by making it illegal, even if and when no child or minor was harmed in the production of it, and hence why it's treated like the...
What did he just say? Sorry. Sometimes I read chat. I thought Kriv has a great point. His logic is so fucked. He's doing this to justify his own twisted, fucked up ideals. If he can justify it and even have a few people agree with him, he'll feel justified like every sicko online. Exactly. He's looking for his hug box. He's looking for a little bit of echo chamber. And so long as he gets a few people to agree with him, then he feels fucking, God, he feels justified in what he's saying. It's so gross, bro. It's so fucking gross. Okay, 1 sec. I definitely need a Billy, and I grabbed the wrong jar. Give me 1 second. Okay. Wow. This guy's making me feel fucking delusional. He really says he wants the jacket to clump porn really bad. Yeah, Doom, I know. He's trying to find any kind of justification to suit his own degeneracy. It's exactly that. It's all of this again being like, I'm anti to like say it like I'm against everything I'm about to talk about, but in my whole video I'm gonna be for it. in my anti video I'm gonna be for everything. I'm gonna be totally pro pedo in my anti pedo video. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Doesn't make any fucking sense, man. Okay. Let me hear what he just said here.
Real is to give that kind of porn power by making it illegal, even if and when no child or minor was harmed in the production of it, and hence why it's treated like the bane of society, while people are giving rape porn a pass, even if no child was involved. Rape porn in general is fiction, and needing to believe that it's real means that the real child predators can only exist while the pedophiles that are non-offending don't get away with their degeneracy.
That's crazy to like justify like fake, which I know it's a crazy category of porn, but like to be like, oh, there's this totally legal and 2 consenting adults, and to compare it to like CP is fucking so disgusting. Bonehead, thank you.
Solution for parents when it comes to not having these preds near their kids is stop being so damn lazy and stop being the reason this happens, because people like you contributed to child porn being mostly illegal. And with that being said, let's get to the history. Even the strictest law.
Oh, do we really have to learn about the history? Okay.
Laws against child porn permits minors 16 and older be allowed to make porn of themselves, but at the same time forbid them from doing so, even when there's no harm in the production, and even if consent doesn't matter.
Oh, this guy wants to jacket the children so bad. That's so crazy to me to be arguing for be like, oh, well, listen, they banned 16-year-old, they banned teenagers from being able to make stuff for themselves, even if it doesn't hurt anybody. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? What is that line? Holy shit. Holy shit.
Government and law enforcement try to have it both ways, and it only shows that it never works, prohibition never works, and child porn laws have no effect and make no difference when it comes to protecting our children. If we got rid of these ridiculous laws and standards that don't make any sense, it would only have a positive effect against predators and real creeps. Now let's get to the truth about parenting when it comes to protection against predators.
Okay, here's our next point, guys. The truth about parenting when it comes to... Okay, so he's really about to lay into some parents for about 11 minutes. I hope you're ready. If there's any parents in the chat, I know there are. I'm going to assume this is going to get you very mad. So, buckle up. Buckle up. This guy is fucking sick, man. This guy is sick.
Now, let's get to the history of child porn being illegal. Ugh. But before we do, I will let you all in and...
How does this guy not on like a watch list? How is this guy not on a watch list?
Some historical pretext before 1977, then we'll get to what led to the first anti-CP federal laws. But before we get to how odd it is for one law to be passed before the other, let's get into how human trafficking became a political...
Exactly, bot. Yeah. Oh boy, more victim blaming. I know. This is a lot. What, in the future, what's crazy is he's going to say like, oh, there's children pursuing the pedophiles. It's their fault. Like he totally like leans in on like, well, there's kids going after pedophiles, not like the opposite. Like, it's so gross, guys.
Political issue in the 1900s. The true problem that made child pornography most lethal is human trafficking, much less child sex trafficking. And I'll get to how fucked up calling child rape child porn is later in this chapter. Bear with me.
I don't even know if I want to listen to this chapter. He's really dying on this hill. Yeah. Fucking A, man. Fucking A. Thank you, Zach.
But let's read a somewhat adequate reading of the history of the sexual exploitation of children.
I think I'm good on that one. I don't think I need a history about the exploitation of children. What a fucking sick weirdo, man. I think I'm gonna pass, chat. I think I'm gonna do us all a favor and just jump 10 minutes.
Let's get to the...
I think we're good on that part. This guy, wow. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. This is a true Suffer Sunday. Yeah, I know, String Bean. I know. It's different. It's different from what I usually do. But I just thought this was so insane, and it's so much worse than I thought. It's so much worse than I fucking thought. Just the intro of that was enough. Just the intro of this guy was just going to be casually being like, let me go into the history of the exploitation of children and why legalizing it will help. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh my God, bro. Holy shit. Have you heard about the roast game? Abyssal, I know about the roast game, and I know it's something that he did, and it revolves around like dead children and a lot of like weird made up schizo math. But beyond that, I don't know. I don't really understand it. Why does this? Yeah, I don't know. Rocket Billy, I don't know, but he has like 15 fucking channels. So let's go into another really, really angry section. Banning child porn makes it more lethal and dangerous.
the absolute most important chapter I've been wanting to work on in this video.
Oh, this is his most important and the one he wants to talk about the most, which happens to be about like legalizing CP. That's his most important and his one he's most excited to talk about. What a surprise. Lots of weird little Freudian slips here, huh? Jesus Christ.
Why and how banning all child porn permanently will not only make matters of the integrity and innocence of children/minors worse, but permanently make it impossible to get rid of child predators, child sex trafficking rings, and human trafficking rings without relying on the government or without making shit fucking worse. The problem
doesn't make any sense. This guy just says shit. He just says shit, and it's always so ass backwards. Like, oh my God. Oh my God.
problem wasn't that these human traffickers were creating the child porn. It's not even considered porn because porn is fiction. They were recording themselves raping minors,
oh my God,
taking pictures of them naked whilst about to fuck them, and these minors and or children having this happen to them because by your own logic, if you were to call this quote-unquote child porn, it would have to be real in the sense where in your weird twisted, demented alternative to reality, they can consent when they can't, and that they actually orgasm to this when they're not.
What? What? Okay, so, dude, it's so gross. What a weird fucking hill to die on to be like, actually, there's a difference between CP and CSAM. One is good and one is bad. Like, bro, no, they're both disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? And then he's going to go into like, what the fuck?
Consent when they can't, and that they actually orgasm to this when they're not. They're forced to this against their will. They have to react this way because they're being forced. That's not pornographic. That's actually counter to it. Because of course, orgasms are faked without force. Forced orgasms are completely different from fake orgasms. Just separate the two, which is disgusting and depraved beyond all fucking doubt. That if I had a gun, if you came to my house, hypothetically speaking, and you actually believe that porn is real by your own logic and tried to come near my child with the intent to cause any bodily harm, including rape, there's no doubt that I would shoot you. But of course, that's only a last resort. Child rape is not the same as child porn, because unlike porn, the rape is real. There is no orgasm. There's only hurt. There's only violence. There's only endless pain to endless trauma. So the truth is, these pedo rings and child sex traffickers exist because they themselves wanted the government and parents to believe that the porn is real to justify their beyond sick and twisted actions towards these children.
Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's all bad. I know, like, wow. Like, man, this guy is fucked in his head. Like, his brain is just broken, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I'm like kind of reeling from that sentence. He's like to try and like draw lines between CP and CSAM. Like, bro, it's all bad. It's all disgusting and it exploits children. All of it. Is, it doesn't matter. Like, it's all bad. It's all bad. It all needs to be illegal. And like legalizing these things doesn't mean like, oh yeah, they're just going to stop. They're just going to stop because they have the materials now to look at and stuff and trade for free. And they're all going to be like so cool. Like, they're all going to be so comfortable now trading it and looking at it and stuff that they're not going to want it, which is not how a paraphilia works. Not one bit. Not even wow. Stone Pig, thank you for the 2. This one makes my stomach turn, not gonna lie. Yeah, this section's really fucked up. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you for the 5 bot. I'm gonna be honest with everyone here. I've never felt violent towards someone on the internet until this moment. Yeah, this fucking stupid fucking furry fucking fox. I'm glad it's not the headshot with his smug smile. I'm glad it's the stupid fucking full body anthro version, because the little smug stupid fucking smile would make this much worse. It would make this much worse. Bonehead, thank you for the 5. I will no longer be commenting on this freak for fear of getting myself banned. Yeah, I know. It's just going to get worse. Yeah, it's just going to get worse. Thank you for the gifted, brother. I appreciate you, Bonehead. Man. And he's so chill about it, Daniel Rodriguez. You're right. I know. He's so calm about like talking about it and saying the things he's saying. Like, man, evil absolutely exists, and you are correct. You are correct. This is like... wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. I told you, if you saw my Twitter, I said it was one of the most insane videos I've come across, and it is. And it is. I've never heard somebody talk about this kind of shit like this, and to be so like cocky and sneed about it, like so he's got Bowser's level like of ego of like, I am right. Everything I am saying is right. Fucking insane. Fucking insane. Holy shit, man. Holy shit.
Wanted the government to ban child porn permanently so that people couldn't bother to tell the difference. So when they did all of this, they knew the government will let them get away with worse and charge/prosecute anyone for anything less than what they've done to children, even when they're all gone. So that getting rid of them is actually counter to the actual problem they pretend to even care about solving, which is child sex trafficking rings.
Getting rid of pedophiles doesn't... Bro, what?
Pedo rings and not child porn. That's fiction. If porn's allowed to be fiction and it harms no one, not even children, then it shouldn't be illegal. It's a pretty controversial take. I'm not pro CP. Of course not. I'm anti CP.
Of course not. Oh, here's the clip from the beginning. I'm not pro CP. I'm anti CP. But we should legalize it. We should legalize it. What the fuck, man? Like what? This sentence contradicts himself like within 3 fucking words.
Shouldn't be illegal. It's a pretty controversial take. I'm not pro CP. Of course not. I'm anti CP, but I'm also against banning it permanently. They succeeded for the most part because, like I've said before, lollies, cubs, and other CP enthusiasts exist, but you don't see them having sex with children at all. That explains why the age of consent was raised from...
Again, like does he not understand the concept of one day like people like view this material and they obsess and their paraphilia gets so fucking, they get so worked up and in this thing that they end up acting on their fucking disgusting urges. Like, does he not understand like there's like a process to this? There's not like 2 sides to this. Like like, does he not understand like this only goes one way? It's crazy to me.
From 10 years old to 16 years old by 1910 with the Mann Act, with many amendments after and to that, so that I am not pro-pedo at all. In fact, I'm the real anti-pedo furry. Sure, I'm
the real anti-pedo furry as I'm talking about legalizing CP, blaming parents for their children getting groomed, and arguing for giving pedophiles humanity. But I'm the real anti-pedophile. In what fucking world? In what world?
against consuming this shit, but I'm also against criminalizing it or making it worse for kids and other people and minors who actually care about children and themselves not being raped. This is objective proof that Prohibition doesn't work. They banned alcohol during the Prohibition era from 1920 to 1933, and look what came out of that. The mafias of the 20th century with their bathtub gin. They banned...
Dude, oh my god, he's literally like looking at like CP laws and being like, well, because we've made it illegal, that's why there's child trafficking rings. Like, bro, even if you made it legal, there's going to be child trafficking rings. This world is fucked up and evil, and there's sick fuckers like you. There's sick fuckers like you with just disgusting fucking wants. And even if you made it legal, that does not, like, his idea of being like, yeah, just put it on the shelves and let people buy it, and then it's not. What are you talking about? It doesn't even make sense when you try and walk it through. Like if you want to like compare it to alcohol and you like if you legalize it and make it things like it's accessible and shit. What do you do, dude? Like with his logic. Okay, ready? Follow me here. with his logic, with being like, oh yeah, did you like, if you just make it legal, people will do it and then they're not going to want it. People still drink alcohol. People still drink alcohol. They didn't get over it. It's not something that's going away. Like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Marijuana and other drugs in general throughout the ongoing drug war since 1970, the last year of the 60s. And look what came out of that. And look what's coming out of it now. Drug cartels are getting worse. Now, ever since 1977, they banned child pornography in general throughout the coming decades. And look what came out of that. Pedo and child sex trafficking rings and child predators abroad.
Does he not think that that was there before 1977? Does he just think like, oh, we made this illegal and then all of a sudden these things sprouted up? Are you fucking stupid? Are you actually fucking stupid? What delusional world do you live in?
It's impossible to learn if either everyone's a hypocrite and allows worse types of fictional porn, or that hurting children doesn't have to be their main concern in order to push their fucking disgusting, sick, and twisted political agenda. So when we made child porn illegal, we put our trust and control in the hand.
Dude, oh my God. Oh my God. We're elk enthusiast. Listening to this yucky lowlife garbage trash pile smoldering with vom is so... I wish I could stick around, but good luck, Nick and chat. Keep your mental health safe. Thank you. And listen, check out if you need to. Trust me. It's like I said in the beginning, this guy's intense with how fucking gross he is and just like on the nose, just bold with what he says. So I go watch some puppies running in the field. You know what I mean? That'll make you feel better. Thank you for coming by and thank you for your generosity. But thank you for the 2. Someone check this dude's hard drive. Yeah, 100%. This guy's got so much fucking weird shit on his hard drive. You already know it. The art, like how hard he's going into like legalizing this shit is crazy. It's so suspect. I'm anti, but we should legalize it all so I can just have the materials. Fuck you, man.
Hands of the government, which they gave their trust and control in the hands of the child sex traffickers, pedo ringleaders, child predators, and sex offenders abroad. We are to blame, not them. It's not their fault that we're not only fooled, but morally stumped, even though they are beyond monsters and predators. We did half their job for them, so that even when they don't exist anymore in the future, if we made child porn permanently illegal, we would be tearing each other apart and taking each other down. And there it's
I just don't, again, I've said this 100 times. I don't understand how he brings that logic. If we make it illegal, we're just tearing each other apart. Like, no, bro. What are you talking about? No, we're not. What are you talking about?
still be more and more of them. Why should I trust a parent that absolutely trusts the government blindly, only for that same government trusting predators and child sex traffickers, and they still exist?
The government doesn't trust predators and what are you on about? What are you on about?
Only to act like the issue's been solved when nothing happened and nothing was solved. It only creates what I can call a trust struggle. Anyone that suggests that we should ban all porn, much less child porn permanently, is not only unironically the most pro-pedo people ever, but also bigger degenerates themselves.
What? Again, he just says stuff. That just doesn't make any sense. He just
than a run-of-the-mill pedo could ever be. So now let's get to the next chapter. Now, it may...
Oh boy, what's this chapter where we get this dickhead in full armor? Where are we at? 33. Legalizing all porn is the one solution that renders pedo hunters useless. Oh yeah, this should be a great chapter, chat. This should be a really roaring and really not rage-inducing chapter. Let's learn about how banning porn, how we're gonna get rid of child predator hunters. Let's see, chat. I'm really excited to hear this here, man.
may sound unbelievably unheard of, insane, and controversial, but it just may be the one thing that'll stop these predators from the source of the issue. Before I get into all the deeds as to why, I'm going to hone your attention on the source of the issue outside of child porn itself. Let's say that not all children are well informed on and about sexual education. I suggest that teaching them sex ed at an early age, between the ages of 5 and 9 years old, or an age when they're capable of understanding English, science, social studies, mathematics, as much as the meaning of life.
Teaching 5-year-olds sex ed? That's 5 through 9. Yeah, he said that. That's like, there's, like Claw said, there's the birds and the bees. Like, there is that, but like, what the fuck is disgusting? Totally disgusting. And then we should teach them when they understand the meaning of life. I don't fucking understand the meaning of life. Do any of you know the fucking meaning of life? What a fucking nothing. What a Jesus, man. Jesus. And people ask why I don't trust furries. Yeah, Patrick, I know. It's a shame. Gilo, if I had kids, I would not allow this guy within 200 yards of them. Yeah, I wouldn't either. It's fucking A, man. Stone, Nick, you are an absolute goat for bringing the sick bastard to all of our attention. Hey, I'm just spreading the word. I'm just spreading the word. I saw Deadwing covered him, and I just saw it. I'm like, oh man, I definitely have to show my people this. This guy's fucking a sick freak. Man, the Dark Sky. Thank you for the 2. He got debate brain rot to a level unseen before. I know. I'm anti-predator. I'm anti-CP. But legalize it and give them rights and humanity. Stupid fuck, man. Crazy, man. I just want to hear that sentence one more time.
5 and teaching them sex ed at an early age, between the ages of 5 and 9 years old, or an age when they're capable of understanding English, science, social studies, mathematics, as much as the meaning of life, which should...
Dude, are 5-year-olds learning fucking mathematics and science? Are you fucking stupid?
Never be any time when and after they hit puberty. This measure alone should be preventative in nature when it comes to child predators, for the most part. And the most part is all that matters. The very thought of anyone suggesting otherwise is the real reason why these predators even want to come near these very children and minors. Because just like the children and minors that run away to these predators for satisfaction...
Children and minors run away to these predators for satisfaction. Wow. What the fuck are you talking about? Why
these predators even want to come near these very children and minors.
This is what I mean by the victim blaming shit. This is what I mean. It's the children and minors' fault that the predators exist. Thank you for being here for a month, and Gunner's Diet Challenge. Yeah, Jesus, man.
Minors, because just like the children and minors that run away to these predators for satisfaction and first-hand sexual experiences, and the very predators that depend on these children/minors alone for their sexual satisfaction, the problem stems all the way back to bad parenting.
Bro, I want to show... Okay, I almost said something really crazy there. Thank you for the 5, Gilo. I'm usually pretty good at not getting angry at people online, but holy hell, this guy is another level. I know. This guy is a disgusting fuck, man. I literally, yeah, I almost said something crazy there. It stems all the way back to bad parenting. These people, this guy... it's crazy, like the logic leaps he goes through to be like, oh yeah, it's Like he's again like giving humanity to the fucking these sickos. And wow. I don't blame you, Anti-Kira.
The lack of proper and early on sexual education is the real problem that begins and ends all problems when it comes to child predators. The reason...
Dude, teaching children sexual education early does not end child predators. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And I don't know how he can even make sense make sense in his mind. He's blaming everyone instead of the pedos. It's exactly right, Ariat. Exactly right. It's literally like, it's everybody's fault. It's society's fault that pedophiles exist. It's like, no, bro. These people have something in their brain that's just not wired right, and they have a sexual attraction to children. It's fucking sick and disgusting, and it's nobody's fault but their own.
Why these parents want to either sugarcoat or baby talk their way through explaining it is the same reason why these predators exist, just like the other reasons I mentioned in this fucking video. It all stems back to dependence. The reason why any creep, pedophile, or predator always suggests that we lower the age of consent to anything lower than it already is, like the age of 13. I mean, come on, really? Fuck no. This is the same reason why parents are such dereliction of duty when it comes to teaching their own kids sexual education at an earlier age.
I don't understand. Like, dude, you could teach them sex ed at a crazy early age. That does not stop sick adults from wanting to predate on them. It in no world. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe free speech was a mistake. Yeah. Dezu, I know. Thank you for the 5. I know. It might have been. Wow.
Then what these creeps should suggest the age of consent must be, even though it shouldn't. I will explain that reason to you. It's too obvious, but people these days are beyond oblivious. They're in denial of, and they just don't get it. I'm going to sweeten this up so YouTube doesn't strike or ban me for it. It's a competition on who can beat who to the pancake batter. In other words, who is it going to be? The parents with the right ingredients and instructions? Or the predator with his or her own ingredients? With the children/minors being completely oblivious or unaware as to who made them hungry and where these cravings go.
This is really gross. This is really, really, really gross. Sorry, chat. I'm just thinking, that's crazy.
Age doesn't mean jack shit to a parent. The same goes for a predator. The fate is only to be sealed for these kids when either the parents or the predator on the streets gets the job done first and fastest, even if it means getting pancake batter everywhere. Nobody cares as to where the pancake batter has been or even remotely where it comes from to fucking begin with. Ignorance.
Bro. Age doesn't. Yeah, Milo, I know. Age doesn't matter to a parent. What the fuck are you talking about? It only matters with who. This is gross, dude, man, dude. Oh wow. What does he mean by pancake batter? He means like sexual. He's comparing sexual education to like making pancakes and like sick freaks grooming their child before parents educate them. Like I said, even if the parent educated them, it doesn't stop like the fucking sicko with his own, like even with his own logic and his own fallacy, his own little logical fallacy here. It doesn't stop the sicko. Like the parents can teach the kid how to make pancakes, and there's still the sicko with his own pancake batter that's going to try and teach the kid how to make pancakes. That doesn't take that out of the equation. That's always going to be in the equation. That doesn't go away with education. You know what I mean? What's his DeviantArt? His name is Brian Mullins the Fox. If you just Google him, you'll find everything about him. Sack. His DeviantArt is exactly what you would expect. Oh, great. I'm assuming it's a bunch of fucking furry porn, and a bunch of it's being a bunch of like really suspect looking young fucking degenerate shit. Thank you for the 10, some guy. Just putting this out there. The bad part of the furry fandom is like the elusive safe part. and the elusive safe part aren't separate. They overlap each other. Any rumors you've heard about them, it's likely to be true. I know. It's one of those ones where it's like, oh, a furry's giving these things. Shocker. You know. Thank you for the 5, Zorro. What's sad is this guy was likely groomed to believe these things. I know. I don't know. This guy's fucking gross. Wow. To say pedophiles exist because of like parents not educating their children earlier is such a fucking crazy take.
Really is bliss in the eyes that not even a blind man could envy. It's also a competition on who gets their gooses cooked the last, because parents rely on law enforcement and government.
I'm sorry,
sad
primary.
First in the worst case.
Watching this is ruin my night. Thanks, Nick. I'm sorry. I know it's you saw the title. You know what you signed up for, but I apologize. Yeah. Fucking A. What did Maggie say? I'm pretty sure this guy made cannibal fanfic of All Dogs Go to Heaven. Yeah, he did. He's a sicko.
It's also a competition on who gets their gooses cooked the last, because parents rely on law enforcement and government.
Yeah, thank you, some guy. I will.
Arrested first in the worst case scenario, depending on what that scenario would ever be or what it would even have it lead up to, is key. And just like any problem that nobody cares to solve and has what they consider any reasonable doubt as to how any of this can be solved without government or parental influence, it has its roots. A tree without a root never grows, but you can't kill a tree without it. You can't cut down a tree when it's dead, but you only need to when it's in the way. It's mainly focused on who has the
that analogy just doesn't even make any sense.
Moral high ground, and or who has the highest standard, regardless if it's forced.
Spring Bean, I don't blame you. But I will say there's only 10 minutes left. If you are a trooper.
Them or not, the one with the highest standard gets to win by default, even when they, as in the parents themselves, become predators, or worse than the predator in the streets. Not only is legalizing child porn,
the parents are worse than the predators in the streets if they don't educate their children early enough. What a fucking take. Patrick, thank you for the 2. He's the reason they put lead ropes in Minecraft. Yeah, or lead ropes in Minecraft. Yeah. And Buddha Cat, thank you for the 5. So when about it, the roast game and All Dogs Go to I don't know if I can take any more of this fucker after this video, but I do have his life story fucking Wattpad up. I do have it up. But this might be something that we can read with Wrangler. Wrangler might really love to fucking read this kind of shit because it's so fucking insane. I know Wrangler would tear this guy a new fucking asshole.
That's fiction and harmless. Parents teaching their kids sexual education long before they hit puberty can be the best and only curveball that no child predator can ever hope to get around or get over. When you do that,
yeah, listen, Wrangler, it might be the angriest Wrangler we'll ever get with somebody. I know we saw him kind of charged up on Bowser, but I think this guy would be so much. He would really pull it out of Wrangler. Don't listen to parents is pretty predatory. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, this guy, Alex, this guy is very anti-parent and very pro like giving children rights, which is really fucking weird.
At all these Discord.
Okay, perfect, Wrangler. Perfect. I will save it for us. I'm glad you're here, buddy. Perfect. I will save it. He's got it. It's his whole life story on Wattpad.
Mod-looking motherfuckers are useless and still incels. Having sex won't mean that you ain't a virgin anymore, bitch tits. They don't...
What?
At all these Discord mod-looking motherfuckers are useless and still incels. Having sex won't mean that you ain't a virgin anymore, bitch tits. They don't get...
So he just doesn't even believe having sex doesn't make you a virgin? That's crazy. Like, this guy's just... I mean, like, yeah, I mean, his logic is just flawed all around, like, in everything he says.
Addicted to children because they jacked off to pixels on a goddamn screen. And the funny thing is,
Oh my god, he sounds like Bowser. They're just pixels, huh? That's the argument you're gonna go here? You won't get addicted because you jack off to CP, is what he's saying. This guy is fucking stupid. This guy is, I know I've said it, but this guy is really fucking stupid. Calling him ignorance just too nice. He's a fucking dumbass. He's like such a fucking dumbass. Oh, what a stupid asshole. Thank you for the gifted bonehead. I appreciate you, bro. Actual loudmouth idiot. Yeah, I know. He's what a fucking jackass.
children because they jacked off to pixels on a goddamn screen. And the funny thing is, it never did. And even the worst of child predators can be taken care of if they dare to try coming near your children, of course, because it's a last resort. But the last resort does not justify banning child porn. The anti-C...
What? What?
And even the worst of child predators can be taken care of if they dare to try coming near your children, of course, because it's a last resort. But the last resort does not justify banning child porn. The anti-CP laws made no difference. Made no difference at all when it comes to curb stomping these predators and child sex trafficking rings out of existence.
So I don't like his logic to be like, well, it didn't slow him down, so we should just make it legal, guys. Bro, no. I don't understand how you could be like, oh yeah, these illegal child materials and child porn, it didn't slow the child traffickers down, so we should just make it all legal. Fuck it. It didn't work, guys. Like, bro, no, it's terrible. It's terrible. What the fuck, man? Jesus. I'm a huge anti-pedo, but yeah, oh my God.
If anything, it did the exact opposite of what they intended to do. If we only made a distinct and proper measure on addressing child...
Look at this fucking pedophile. Dude has valid points. Stop pausing the video. Hey, cake and fondant, man. Go get help, you sick fucking weirdo.
Predators, the number of them would have been damn near zero. It's just the dream-crushing reality that not all predators will comply, as much as not all parents will care. This should be a multi-pronged approach, in a libertarian way. A, legalizing child porn that doesn't harm...
Yeah, I wish I could let Medicare say it. I wish I had Medicare, a little Medicare here thing here.
Or is entirely fictitious while clearly distinguishing and making recording child rape illegal, because we have to separate the two. Recording child sexual assault or even rape material is not the same as child porn, because the rape is real, but the porn isn't.
I'm oppressing pedophiles. Look at this guy. Oh, bro. Oh, man. Hey, man, I believe everyone in your community should Minecraft themselves. You should do it later, bro. Become an ant hero, brother. Oh, look at that fucking sicko. Oh, see ya, boy. Oh, my God. What a fucking freak.
You can't have it both ways. B, making it so even the most sexually depraved and predatory child sex trafficker or pedo ringleader goes after his own flock and eats their own. The more they do this, the less they exist out in the public. The less they exist, the more that these non-offending pedophiles can actually be more desensitized to the porn they consume, which is the cub art or fucking lolly or whatever. So when they stop consuming that fucking material, they can finally get help and turn around their life.
But that doesn't, like, again, with the presumption of like, oh, they'll just keep consuming this. We'll keep consuming this and then they'll just be done and they'll turn around their life. They'll just consume it so much that they'll just be done. Like, bro, no. Jesus Christ. Akiba's Beast fan, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Man. And Doom, yes, notice how he keeps going back to cub art. Yeah, he definitely, this guy is a consumer of some very suspect material. I promise you that. This guy needs his hard drives checked. Holy shit. Yeah, Opio, you're a pressing pedophile. Yes, and yeah, listen, do much worse if we could.
And if and when all of this works, they can actually become functioning members of society if you let them. And finally, C, parents teaching their kids sexual education when they're between the ages of 5 to 9 years old in a manner and a matter of life or death, to where even the children can be able to say no to the predators without having to ban the faintest bit of child porn that
He's really using the dare method. He's really using the dare method of teaching people. Just say no. Hey, listen, you teach kids to just say no, they won't get groomed and they won't get harmed. That works. Yeah, because that works. What a fucking dumbass. Oh my god, this is almost comical at this point how fucking stupid this guy is. This is the kind of guy who, I'm sorry, thank you for being here for a month, Grapes. This is the kind of guy who thinks we shouldn't have any form of law enforcement and everyone will live happily ever after with no problems at all. Yes, he's very anti-government. You're very right. You're very right. Oh, wow, man. Jesus Christ, man.
hurts absolutely no one, not even them. The less that children are dependent on these predators for that first-hand sexual experience, or any first-hand sexual experiences that can damage or permanently tarnish their life and the way they view themselves, the less likely they'll be traumatized.
Exactly.
The more
guy, like this guy has absolutely zero idea how paraphilia, like how that shit fucking, like, absolutely, it's so fucking sick.
they're taught how to make pancakes for breakfast, the less likely they'll end up with pancake batter all over their faces, feeling a little silly.
What the
less
fuck?
that these predators have the given ability to come near children with indirect and unconditional permission by the parents of said child or children, and we're only talking about the shepherd here that we need to be more concerned about, the more that they themselves get help and get on with it in life. So they don't have to take the bullet. So that more people save their own goddamn ammo. Because I don't justify murder. Unless
Oh my god, with this whole self-defense, don't justify murder shit and pancake batter. Oh my god, thank god it's almost over. I can't listen to this asshole anymore.
if it's self-defense. I'm pro-self-defense, but I'm anti-murder. So that they don't have to rot in a big
Guy just wants to sound bass so bad. Oh my god, he's such a fucking freak.
white ban for over 30 years. So in that way, you don't sugarcoat how sex works, so that younger children don't come running for free candy, only for them to find out the...
What kind of sentence is that? Oh my god. Again with just being like, oh yeah, the children go after the pedophiles because the parents. And it's the parents' fault because they exhausting. This guy, I don't know. I don't get it.
hard way on how bad your parents really are. Now, let's move on to the last chapter I actually put any effort into making original commentary in. Now, here's the least controversial commentary chapter in this entire...
What chapter is this? Where are we at? 41? Why arguing that we should kill all pedophiles is harmful and futile. Oh boy. Here we go.
Entire video as a bit to give you a little...
You're right, Doom. I didn't even realize he did just mirror it. He did it flipped.
breather, cause you're probably getting intensely angry at this video. Here is why arguing that we should kill all pedos is harmful and futile, outside of it being bad and completely useless advice. It not only solves nothing, but does nothing to an actual issue, as opposed to an issue they think is the real one, instead of directly and actually addressing the real one. Oh, if you blame parents, you shouldn't have children. Maybe that's the solution. Give me a break. As long as the solution fixes all of the problem, it's all that really matters at the end of the day.
But his solutions to fix the problems don't have any effect on the problems. It only reinforces the problem. Like he doesn't like his only solution is the legalization of fucking abuse materials and stuff. Like his only justification is the legalization of CP, and that does not solve the problem. He has no other than it's that and have the parents teach the kids to say no. And all of a sudden we're in a free world of no pedophiles. Like, it's his logic of how to fix this is so fucking broken.
Arguing that the last resort to an issue is the way to cure and solve all of it is the most pedantically retarded thing I have ever heard in my life on this issue.
Oh my god. He really said give PDFCP to keep them at bay. Yeah, I know. Like, literally, that's his argument. That's his literal argument. Fucking so fucking gross. And then he's this whole time he's like, I'm anti-pedo. I'm anti-pedo. I got the fix though. And the fix, I'm sorry to keep pausing. The fix is to give give pedophiles exactly what they want. Just give them what they want, and that's the fix. Fucking freak.
Is with the parents. It's with the government. And it's with having made child porn illegal. Cut, print, and then the fuck up.
What did he just say?
The problem is with the parents. It's with the government.
It's the parents, the government, and illegal materials.
And it's with having made child porn illegal. Cut, print, and then the fuck of. It's harmful advice because murder is worse than child rape. And
Did he just say murder is worse than child rape? Did he really just fucking say that? Did he really just say that? But thank you for the 5. Dude, if you have a bed bug problem, give them blood packets. Yeah, I know. Let me hear this again.
Then the fuck of. It's harmful advice because murder is worse than child rape. And I just came up with an analogy.
Wow. Dude, this guy's fucking he's fucking broken the head. It's fucking broken the head. Oh my god. Give the crack addict a little bit of crack. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. These people got a drug addiction. Legalize the drugs and let them be able to get access. I mean, yeah, like with that fucking thing. Oh, this guy is addicted to heroin. Let's legalize heroin and let him get access to it whenever he wants. And eventually he'll use it so much that he'll be done using it. He'll just get his life back on track after he's used it enough. It's like, bro, no, it doesn't work that way, bro. Does not work that way. Not one bit. Wow.
Child rape is to murder as child porn is to self-defense.
What?
Fuck of. It's harmful advice because murder is worse than child rape. And I just came up with an analogy. Child rape is to murder as child porn is to self-defense. If and when it comes to self-defense, actually prove that it's self-defense. Or don't, because at that point, you'd been guilty of murder, and murder is wrong. I'm not saying that child porn isn't wrong, but child rape is. How it's futile couldn't.
So you're saying child porn isn't wrong? I mean, that's exactly what they're both so demonstrably they're so oh my god, this guy's so fucking fucked.
Be a mystery if I outlined it for Scooby-Doo and the gang to solve. They're all useless. Predators are just as useless or as much as the victims will become of them. After all, you're supposed to.
Did he just say victims would be useless? That seems really, really like a really disgusting thing to say.
Scooby-Doo and the gang to solve. They're all useless. Predators are just as useless or as much as the victims will become of them.
This guy is really, really disgusting.
After all, you're supposed to make your trauma something you can be made easily capable of moving on from with a bit of therapy and counseling and all the 9 yards, and can only mention them in passing memory, not your own degenerate and personally driven storyline to gather false sympathy or make your trauma content like some fucking trauma whore. Like hope.
I'm sorry. What? Thank you for the 230 racks. Drug users are commonly victims of CP sickos. Jesus, I didn't know that. That's sad. What was this last? Jesus Christ, man. Is he saying like people that talk about their trauma are like trauma whores?
Memory and counseling and all the 9 yards, and can only mention them in passing memory, not your own degenerate and personally driven storyline to gather false sympathy or make your trauma content like some fucking trauma whore, like Hopeless Peaches. The reasons why predators exist can easily have everything else mentioned in this video. Stand up to that and those reasons alone. Now, before I go off on my rant,
Nick, I'm disgusted. I know, me too. Evil White Bowser, if you've noticed, I've gotten pretty quiet in his last little segments here. It's just because I've run out of steam. I've blown my top. I've sweat. I need to take a shower after this. I have sweat behind my knees. I'm so mad at this guy. Fucking A, man.
rant segment and finally end this fucking video, I will highlight a key difference that everyone forgets. It's not at all hard or even remotely difficult or even impossible to prevent your kids from running to these predators for
Again with the kids running to predators. Bro, what world do you live in?
video, I will highlight a key difference that everyone forgets. It's not at all hard or even remotely difficult or even impossible to prevent your kids from running to these predators for sexual dependence, all because you refuse to teach your kids sex.
For sexual dependence. This guy thinks like that pedophiles exist to teach fucking kids sex ed. Like that's what he thinks goes on here. Oh my god, man. So fucking sick. So sick. Alex, thank you for the 2. I feel dirty. I feel dirty hearing this guy babble on and on. I know it's almost over. Thank God. Hey, Library Dork. Holy shit. Holy shit, man.
Sex ed when they were 5 to 9 years old. It all stems from you as a parent for both the child/minor and for the parents of these predators. Now here's the rant. Holy shit, this is a long ass video.
Oh, great. A new AI slide. What's his what is his fucking, what could he possibly say? What else could he possibly say?
I can't even believe that I was able to make this video. I can't even believe that I was able to dissect all the reasons why these child predators exist and how we can actually get rid of them.
Dude, he spent 47 minutes just kind of justifying why he wants to fap it to cub porn. And then his only 2 reasons on how to fix this is parents teaching kids to say no and legalizing CP. That's his solution. What a fucking... Oh, what a regard.
A, legalizing all porn, decriminalizing the not so harmful child porn, and separate that from the child sexual assault material that should be banned. What if we did that? Instead of just banning child porn in general, how we blame the parents for these predators existing like we should. We should also blame parents for not teaching sex ed when they're at an age long before puberty hits, to where they're capable of saying no when it matters the most.
Yeah, again with the not so harmful shit.
Parents even care to say that? Or do they just not think? Are they just fucking NPCs? They don't think for themselves? They let the government, predators, and even the child sex trafficking rings themselves think for them? Keep child porn illegal. I'm a fucking retard. I can conflate child porn with child sexual assault material or even child...
Dude, it's all bad. It's all bad. There is no comparing it. It's all bad, man. Notice how he always mentions 5 to 9-year-olds. I think this guy has a preferred age range. Yeah, vulgar, I know.
Child rape being recorded by some fucking predatory rapist loser with AIDS. It isn't that
What?
simple to those people, but it's very simple to me. They are the problem. Hey, anybody who has kids who disagrees with me, you're part of the problem. You have never taught your kids any sex ed without sugarcoating it. Because it's too inappropriate. Nothing's too inappropriate. You hear children cussing all the time. You didn't teach them to cuss. What's the fuck?
Dude, this guy is so fucking stupid. So stupid.
fucking point. Makes no fucking difference. You make no fucking difference as to getting rid of these fucking child predators. If anything, predators are the symptom of the problem, and you people are the problem.
Predators are the symptom of parents, huh? That is fucking rich. That is rich, bro. Wow.
Parents, the government, these child sex trafficking rings, these predators and pedophiles, you're all part of the same problem that you contribute to. And I will literally block anybody that tries to call me a pedophile, tries to call me pro-pedo, tries to call for any unjust or undue murder or harm towards me for her.
Yeah, I'll just block all my detractors. Fuck it, I won't even listen. What a pussy. What a pussy. What a fucking pussy.
Hurting your fucking precious feelings. If pancake batter matters to you the most, pick a wall and stick to it. I don't fucking care.
What? What does that even mean?
If pancake batter matters to you the most, pick a wall and stick to it. I
What the fuck does that even mean, chat?
don't fucking care anymore. Pick a wall and fucking stick to it. I'm almost 25 years old and I know for a fact that I'm right. I know for a fact that I'm right. I'm not gonna tolerate anybody's bullshit. I'm too old for this shit. I'm not even in my 30s and I know that I'm too old for this shit. All right?
Oh man, him and Earl would get along. Him and Earl would get along, man.
Right? This is the last time I'll ever have any conversation with any of you fucking anti-CP retards and pro-pedo this
Anti-CP regards and pro-pedo Fs, huh? Wow. So this guy is a pro-CP. He'll say it proudly. This guy is pro-CP, sicko.
This is the one thing that I will say, and I will say towards anybody that dares to try and troll me or fuck with me or claim that I'm full of shit and not back it up with any fucking evidence or reason. Pick a wall and fucking stick to it. All right, that's the end of the fucking rant segment. Now let's conclude this video.
Oh, great. The double fox. This was an exhausting one, chat. This was an exhausting one.
In conclusion, that's the truth about child predators, and I have illustrated and outlined every single way to get rid of them properly in a safe and non-abusive way, and finally, in a way where parents can actually take responsibility for themselves at the end of the day, so that we don't have to. People
Yeah, Big Iron, I know. Fuck this guy entirely, I know.
in the furry community, people in other communities, even when we're degenerates, have
Look at this guy, man. The freaks come out. He's slandering people for their sexual interest. Brother, if your sexual interest is children, I think you need a 12-gauge shotgun shoved in the back of your fucking throat. In Minecraft. Oh, man. Man, this guy is fucking sick. Oh, what a sick fuck. Oh my God, Enigma, thank you. Thank you for the gifted. Holy shit, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Two fucking real fucking freaks in the chat tonight. Holy shit. Holy shit, Enigma, I appreciate you, bro. Oh my God, what a fucking freak. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
no say in what happens to that child. We have no say what happens to children or grooming victims. But at the end of the day, nothing else really matters. Thank you all for watching this long-ass video. It took me weeks to fucking make this.
Oh, shit. Shit. Hold on. I'll go to the end here. It took him weeks to make this bullshit. Hey, chat, remember how we were like, how does this guy have 12,000 subscribers? Hey, look, 2 of his supporters showed up in chat tonight. That's how. I mean, these fucking freaks and weirdos are everywhere. That's crazy. Enigma, thank you again. God damn. All right, that's the end of the video, chat. Let me pull up something really nice so we don't have to go out on an angry bit here. What should we do? I need something nice and easy. I need something nice. I need something sweet. All right, this seems nice and wholesome. Yeah, blank. Yeah. Yeah, I am anti-CP and proud of it. Yeah. I can't believe that's crazy for that guy to be like, you guys are anti-CP regards. Holy shit. God damn. This is a nice way to end this stream here. Thank you, bot. I got it. Hey, Kurosai. Kusuri. Oh my god, I always say Kurosai. I always switch the R and the S in your name. Hey, Kusuri. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Jesus, what a stream that was. What a goddamn stream that was. Chat, thank you for sitting through and suffering. Thank you for sitting through and suffering. Bonehead, thank you for one more before I get out of here. I appreciate the shit out of you guys. Man. I know, jail. Man, that was brutal. But just putting him on the radar, just putting another freak on the radar. So, he said he's going to block everybody that tries to troll him. And again, his name is Brian Mullins the Fox. Don't go and troll him, but man. Bonehead, thank you. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out, fucking being enraged with me. Thank you, everybody, for the generosity. And I'll see you on Friday.
Freedoms, what we're founded on, but within concrete canyons, it falls. Warlords, tyrants, dictators, czars, throne rooms sculpted out of gore. Bodies piled up as innocents are slain. But if they're free to kill, the beast is free to prey upon the animals of the supposed food chain. From the CPK, about to make his claim. It's your fault, so don't cry when the monster comes. Eat you alive. Fear the dark, don't do the crime, 'cause you won't get a chance to walk into the light. Your bloody hands are your demise. Your sins are grace, so say your goodbyes. Won't be joining the body's life. You won't get a chance to walk into the light. A regular at a beach, where regulation's at its least, wrecking its knee. Recreation at its finest, when the finest just right out of reach. He's wrecking the scene, and under his toe he feels something crawling up under his feet. He's pulled underneath, waiting to try it out him, but somehow he's able to breathe. The beast, the metamorphosis. That's when the call begins. At the dead of night, with no finger strike, bloody no evil protest. 'Cause when gangs spray all the hostages and they break the floor in, if they cross hands, see the crucifix of a god with another head, now they're dead. It's your own fault, so don't you cry when the monster comes. Eat you alive. Fear the dark, don't do the crime, 'cause you won't get a